No one was really supposed to find the video called channel plans until after I had posted something. I guess 2 people did, and they subscribed. I don't know why. But this is the first actual video I'm doing, which is basically about the different types of Mesons. I am no expert. I have no degrees because I haven't been to college once in my life. But also, most of this stuff is from Wikipedia. I just collected it all into like a presentation. If you're interested in like learning all these particles, I wouldn't recommend like college kids look at this, or like I would just recommend it for like people who are interested in this kind of stuff and like learning all the different mesons and maybe some other stuff I'll do in the future. Alright. So, types of mesons. Disclaimer, this video is not to use as formal education video. It was made out of passion from a high school student. So these are most common types of mesons, which are your kaons and your pions. The reason for that is because they are the only relatively like long-living mesons, and after that they just decay really fast. Like other mesons decay really much faster than the kaons or pions do. And here you can see their straightness values and their charge values. Structure of mesons. A meson is basically formed by a quark and an anti-quark. There are over 200 types of mesons, each with their own charges and quantum numbers, as well as their quarks. This is an example of a meson. It's a positively charged pion. Pseudo-scalar mesons. These mesons have a total spin of 0 and even parity. I don't know what that means. Feel free to clarify that in the comments. Listing mesons. First up is the pion. Symbol is pi, and this is an example as a positively charged meson, or pion. Pion is a meson which consists of quarks from the first generation, up and down quarks, and their anti-quark pairs. Pions are the lightest mesons. Here's a kaon, formed of one up or down quark, or one of their anti-quark pairs, and a strange quark, or an anti-strange quark. This is a positively charged kaon. Symbol is K. Eta. This symbol is eta, and this is just called an eta meson. It's made of quark and its direct anti-quark pair. For example, if an eta meson has a up quark in it, then the corresponding particle must always be an up quark. If an eta meson has a down quark, then the corresponding particle must always be an anti-down quark. D meson. Symbol is D. There's a positively charged D meson. D mesons are formed of one charm quark, or anti-charm quark, and one quark, or anti-quark, from the first or second generation of quarks. There cannot be 2 charm quarks or anti-charm quarks in a D meson. B meson. They're made from an anti-bottom quark. Cannot be made of bottom quarks. So only anti-bottom quarks can be in B mesons, and a quark from the first or second generation of quarks, which is the up, down, or the strange and charm quarks. Its symbol is B. These are vector mesons. These mesons have a spin of 1 and a odd parity. Rho mesons. A positively charged rho meson right here. So these are not pions, even though they have the same quark content. They have a much higher mass. This is a result of hyperfine interaction between the quark and the antiquark. I don't know what that means. Please feel free to say something about that in comments. And have a spin of 1 instead of 0, instead of like what pions would have. Rho mesons have the same quark content as pions. Oh, and its symbol is rho. Okay. Omega meson. This is just called an omega meson. The omega meson is created from a superposition of an up quark antiquark and a down quark antiquark pair. This means the omega meson can either have one up quark and anti-up quark, or one down quark and one anti-down quark. Symbol is omega. Oh, yeah. Okay, J slash pi psi meson. Psi meson. So its symbol is psi or J. The psi meson is formed of one charm quark and one anti-charm quark. It is a charmonium. It has both a charm and anti-charm quark. So whenever there's like a pair of the same quark, where there's like, say, a down quark and an anti-down quark, that's just called a quark-anium, I think, something like that. Okay, here's a phi meson. Symbol is phi. This is just called a phi meson, and it's formed from a strange quark and an anti-strange quark. The epsilon meson is formed from a bottom quark and an anti-bottom quark. Its symbol is epsilon. It's just called an epsilon meson. So other vector mesons are D meson, B meson, and kaon. I know these were like pseudo-scalar mesons, but the difference is that they have a spin of 1. So like these are all the same except they have a spin of 1 total spin. So this wasn't meant for education or anything. This is more of a test for like these types of videos. So if this helped you with anything, or if I missed any of like the mesons, feel free to comment it. I don't care. It's all for just education, I guess. But this, I get if you're not interested in this stuff, isn't the only thing I'm going to be posting on this channel. So just stick around, I guess, if you don't like this stuff. But it's fine if you don't like it. So if this did help you, it'd be nice if you would like and subscribe. There will be more content like this in the future, like with the baryons. And I'll probably remake this video just a lot better. Because I did make like one grammar mistake. But thank you for watching this demo, I guess. Bye.